Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on OUGrizzlies.com. My name is Neil Rule. We're here with Paul Rice. And Coach, I'm talking a little about last week before we get into next week. The Western Invite north of the border up in Canada.
Yeah.
Sammy Mondry, really the story. She's been a solid performer all year. She continued that last week.
Well, we definitely are seeing some consistency from our young athletes now. But I think as a whole, you have to be excited about the group. You look at the women's group and that how small that gap is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go 1 to 8 or 1 to 9, and now you're down to 30 seconds from that gap. So it was very impressive to watch the women put that together. You know, during the race, they didn't really separate much, and if there was any separation, they kind of brought it back together right near the finish line there. So for us, it's exciting to see someone starting to develop up front, but it's even more exciting to see that pack that's still together, still pushing each other, and we just hope to continue that going into this week. On the men's side, it was, we're a little more spread out. We don't have the depth as deep past 5 that we do on the women's side, but we're seeing some of the same stuff up top with Mike running really well and Andy running really well, and we've got to tighten that 1 through 5 up a little bit more on the guys' side, and we're dealing with a few guys that are a little banged up, coming back from some couple days off for some slight injuries, but I think we're going to be back to full health here in the next week, and looking forward to Notre Dame.
And that'll be just in time. Speaking of Notre Dame,
Yeah.
Another opportunity, some big-time competition as well. You guys back out on the road.
We're very excited about Notre Dame. We haven't been there in a couple years. We took last year off and went to a different meet instead of Notre Dame, and we're glad to be back there this year. It always brings out a high level of competition. It's a flat, fast course on a golf course with great footing, long straightaways, not very many tight turns. So as long as the weather cooperates, it lends itself very well to really fast times. We're excited. Illinois Chicago will be there, UIC, Youngstown State will be there. I think Valpo will be there, and there may be one other Horizon League school there. So we're going to get some Horizon League competition and get a chance to gauge where we're at. I'm excited. I think we're going to do really well, and their training is going well. And this week we're kind of backing them off a little bit, giving them their legs back just for this race, and then hopefully it goes well and we keep grinding to the next one.
On a side note, this weekend, another successful Brooksy Way.
Yeah.
And you have a big hand in that. I saw you driving the gator around, running in it myself. I saw you kind of bouncing around on the gator and handling everything. And really, when you started your affiliation with this event, it just grows and grows and grows every year. And again, I believe the number, over 7,000 runners, something like that.
Yeah,
this time around, it's crazy.
It was way up there. It's 6 years in. It's it's really evolved. They added a 10K run this year. I'm in charge of really kind of managing the 5K and 10K races. We had about 70 of our athletes out there at different times during the weekend, working and helping out, setting up things, taking stuff down, directing people on the course. We had our throwers out there at 4 a.m. setting up water stations on the half marathon course. So we're very involved. We're excited to be part of it. It's a great event and a great initiative to really keep the people moving in a healthy direction in Oakland County. So we're thrilled to be part of it and look forward to many more of those.
All right, Coach, we appreciate the time as always. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.